Folks, there's an old joke in the RV industry about how folks want a 20-foot motorhome on the outside and a 40-foot motorhome on the inside. Well, with the Sportscoach 354QS, that's exactly what you can have. It's going to feel super spacious inside because of the 4 slide-out rooms that it has on this motorhome. A lot of great things to tell you about the Sportscoach. It is a true diesel pusher. A lot of folks want to dismiss this. It is anything but a poor man's diesel. It's going to have 340 horsepower and 700 foot-pounds of torque. So if you want some get up and go going through the mountains, this is going to be your coach. Of course, it's big enough to accommodate your full-timers and small enough that it's going to be something your weekend warriors are going to like. And it's actually the same exact length as the last Sportscoach that we talked about, the 339DS. It was 36 feet 3 inches, and that's exactly what we have right here. But again, it's going to feel a lot different on the inside. Before we do go inside, though, I want to draw your attention to the awning. A lot of people don't like a patio side like a patio side slide, excuse me, because it consumes the space that the awning would give you. Well, Sportscoach has given you an awning that comes off of the slide-out room, so you get that extra space. Kind of like having your cake and eating it too. And when it's warm out on this asphalt, let me tell you, the step from in the sunshine to in this great shade makes a huge difference. And we haven't had the awning out that long. Of course, you wouldn't go camping without a great television on the outside of your coach. There's your ETV with lots of Bluetooth connectivity. And just like you'd expect in a regular diesel pusher, we have these slide slam latch doors, aluminum, and I want to draw your attention to right here to the seal. That's an 1.5 inch bulb seal. When that meets up against the door, that's going to seal and keep all of the stuff that you're trying to store underneath there dry. That matters. It's got a good solid shut. Those doors are latching. Beautiful graphics package here on the outside. Frameless windows. Come around here to the back, we have an 8,000-pound tow hitch, or excuse me, 8,000-pound receiver hitch. So again, it's a true diesel pusher, and she's going to be able to take your car down the road. That's a quick look at the Sportscoach 354QS on the outside. Now we're going to step inside, take a look at some additional features. Thanks for joining me inside Coachmen Sportscoach 354QS. As I mentioned before, this is that coach that's going to seem really short on the outside, but great commodious space inside. Commodious, that's your word for today. Of course, we've got great captain's chairs, passenger seat here. Both will turn around and join the rest of this great living room. I love the way this is set up. We've got our dinette here, long sofa here, and there are some options on your furniture. So know that there may be a few things that you could do a little differently. We've got a fireplace in this one now. That fireplace can be pretty or pretty and warm. It acts as a space heater. So if you don't feel like firing up the LP tanks to run the furnace, this is going to do a great job of warming up this space. Of course, on a day like today, we're enjoying the 2 air conditioners that have been running in the Sportscoach. It is actually very cool in here and very, very warm outside. In the 90s, very comfortable 70s inside here. So certainly someplace we can sit back and relax. One of the things you're going to notice up here too is the way they've laid out the cockpit for the driver is just ergonomically so wonderful. All of the visual panels are angled. This is a digital dash. Fire this up a little bit. There we go. There are all your displays, very easy for you to be able to see. And I'd like to draw your attention too to the side window. This is one of the day-night shades. Right now there's a shade on this window. If I pulled it up just a little bit, you would see. What that's going to do is it's going to cut the heat and the glare that you're getting from the road as you're going down the road, and that is something that you can have down as you are driving. You can't have this shade down as you are driving. You can have it down to about like that, but you can have the day-night shade screen a little bit lower, again, to make it a more pleasant driving experience. I love this size monitor. This is going to be your infotainment as well as your backup and side cameras. One thing to note on the cameras, they're going to be color infrared, so you're going to have some better visual intensity, just better clarity night and day out of your monitoring cameras. I don't know if you noticed, but you have 4 charging ports here. So if you're going down the road and you need a lot of stuff charged up, well, there it is for you. Of course, the little microphone helps you communicate with the person behind your coach who may be helping you to get into your campsite or into a parking spot. Very useful. Saves a lot of screaming out the side window. And of course, your shift is going to be like here, as we would expect it to be in a gas-driven, in a gas engine coach or gas engine car. This is where you'll do your shifting. And naturally, we do have auto level stabilizing jacks. Let's flip around, just kind of take a quick tour through the 354DS. Again, this living space, I think, is one of the things that really makes this coach. We can talk on and on and on about 5 layers of laminated roof and sidewalls. We can talk a lot about the benefits of Asdel, which is a plastic backer wall that Coachmen uses, which will prevent your coach from delaminating ever. It won't mildew, it won't rot, it won't mold, but when it comes down to it, the strength of a motorhome is really how we're going to use it. And this is such a comfortable setup. I can see a lot of my friends coming along on a trip and really enjoying spending our time together. Let's step on back this way, take a quick look at the bathroom. Dual sink vanity. Very large shower with glass doors. Easier to clean, folks. People say, well, what's the advantage in those glass doors? They're going to hold up so much longer, and they're so much easier to clean. Big medicine cabinet in there as well. Nice big fridge here. You actually have a lovely pantry with some nice drawers. There's never enough space, and so every square inch is used. As we step back in here, open these cabinets here. This is where you could put a side-by-side washer and dryer. Right now, we've brought this coach in as a closet. Some folks like the washer dryer option. Other folks say they would rather have the storage. Additional storage here as well. And then under the bed, on gas struts, as we would expect in a Coachman, and that is like a cave, folks. It goes all the way back. And this is super easy to pop up and down. Really, I could do it with one hand, but just is a little easier to grab 2 hands and pull down. And of course, it wouldn't be a Coachman if it didn't have the secret hiding place, and that's behind the television. This is hinged. It's actually a cabinet. Slides open. This is a great place to hide valuables. If you're traveling with a firearm and need to keep it up and out of the way of a child, this is a great place to put it. Well, folks, that's just a very quick look at a great coach that has a lot more to tell about it. If you've got some more questions, you want to delve a little more into the details, please call me. I'm here at Mount Comfort RV. I can talk. My name is Susan Dillman Stills. I'm the gal from Elkhart, Indiana, the same place that all of these were born.